We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred.
With Maxwell Silverhammer.
We are nothing sacred. With cruise control. We are nothing sacred.
It is the 19th of May, 2019. I am Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And this is the Nothing Sacred Show, and that was the brand new...
Yep, new intro.
The fucking sterling fucking amazing brand new extravaganza. That is the Nothing Sacred theme song.
Yep, new intro music that we did last week when I was out there in Oregon. So
worked on that last week, and that was absolutely just a fucking experience, man.
Oh.
I'd say it was like a come to Jesus moment for Maxwell here, honestly, because quite frankly, man, before that weekend, you're creative. I mean, not saying you weren't creative, obviously. You're doing the show and you're doing other things, but you hadn't really done a lot of
like music,
a lot of music stuff, and then you went out there and you buried those tracks in like a half hour, dude, like an hour.
Yeah, that's what's crazy, because I guess you second guess yourself. You know, you're like, oh man, I don't have it anymore.
Like,
being a rapper.
I honestly thought that was going to take a couple hours or an hour or two.
Hell no. I told you guys I was going to knock that shit out real quick.
But that was just that was just the beginning, though. That was just like where we got the street. We had we just got the straightforward stuff out of the way, and then I got some singing stuff out of the way.
Yep.
But then we just had some just fucking great
improv shit. Right?
I haven't listened to a lot of it yet. I'm sure you have listened to it.
I've listened to it all. Yeah, I went through them all.
And is it pretty fucking awesome as I think it is?
You know what? There's some parts, some stuff that's like, okay, well, at least on my end, like when I was getting really drunk and really sleepy and shit.
Oh, of course, that always happens. But like the earlier day stuff, I think Sunday afternoon.
Sunday was the greatest.
Sunday afternoon, dude. That whole afternoon, we did some just stellar fucking improv scenes and just songs and.
Oh yeah,
and it's nothing that I really feel like we should share, but just rest assured that that Earthling is alive and well, and
it was dope. It was
dope as hell. And so, as you can tell, our theme song with the Ranger Danger, and so that was pretty cool. So this week, so how did you fare this week, man?
I fared fine. I got home. Fuck, dude, I don't even know how the fuck I got through security.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, you were. Scott was worried about you. Yeah,
I was pretty toasty, man. I'm thinking, how the fuck, and it didn't occur to me until I got home, and I'm like, wow, I actually was able to get myself to get through security. You know what I'm saying?
We were worried about you. I was like, because we actually of course.
What was I doing? Was I doing some stupid?
No, you
shit,
were just like, yeah, dude, you were just completely, because you don't even remember, right?
Fuck no.
What about getting on the plane? Do you remember getting on the plane?
Not really. That's what I'm saying. The whole security thing.
That's a little blind privilege there, probably, because you can be shit-faced fucked, and they will guide you where you need to go. And
right. Well, and I don't think I was being rude to anybody. I wasn't nasty.
No. But I could see you just being like, and they're going, come on, and you're like,
okay, so more tardish. Which,
you know what I'm saying? Like, they guide you on the plane, and because you don't have to walk. It's not like you have to wait for your seat. They tell you when to get on.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I did it. Honestly, I was on autopilot. That's my buddy Roy in Reno, who's also blind. Yeah. We were talking about that, like being on autopilot. Like, amazingly enough, you wound up getting yourself home in your own bed. You're safe. It's like, damn, how the fuck did I do that?
Yeah,
because basically, Cruise Control and I, we started drinking in the afternoon. This is when I left, the day I left.
Yeah.
And
Maxwell started right when we got off the train. He said, I'm going to have a beer. And I'm like,
yep.
I'm like, all right.
Went to this bar place right across the way from the train station.
Yeah.
And I, of course, had 2 beers there, right? Weren't they like beer glasses kind of?
Oh, yeah, 16 ounces. And then we came back and got another 6-pack of some Alpha Centauri and just chilled on that.
And
then we got another 6-pack of Alpha Centauri, and there were still 2 left the next morning, so we didn't go too crazy. But boy, Tuesday was a long day.
Drinking day. Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
But for you, Tuesday was a long day. For you, you actually were smart and had the day. Me, I went to work. I worked that day. I got up at 6. I'm going. Now
I'll tell you though, my stomach was feeling it. It was like, typical irk, man.
I
didn't even want to look at a beer for a while, you know,
for 4 days until Friday.
For 4 days, you know,
until Friday.
Well, actually, yeah, till Friday. Did I go Friday? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was my whole point?
So my whole thing was just how the trip was just a really creative, kind of push you in like a little bit different, maybe a little bit more of a creative direction. Now, like maybe doing more rhymes and just thinking of stuff like that, or you know.
Well, you know, I still write raps from time to time.
Yeah.
But I just never really, have been like, oh, I want to, because I don't really have the resource. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you didn't have the resource.
Yeah, that resource.
No, I'm saying you go half a year and you come back to the womb and start fucking rocking. You have a bunch
now
of shit.
I have it.
Yeah.
Well, then now that's what I'm saying. Now I have that, so it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna definitely make, that my fucking recording spot for sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was our weekend, and that was the Nothing Sacred.
Intro music.
Have something else?
Very long-winded description about it, I guess.
Oh, why not, man? We got you. I know you want to get to your shit, but we have to describe what came about to our fucking theme song. That's a badass theme song. So
I got you. No, it was totally bad.
Fucking you fucking impatient fuck.
Goddamn right. I'm always gonna be impatient.
So all right. So I know what you want to talk about because, or at least that's what I think.
That's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about.
What is?
But we have because we tried to do this last week, but it didn't. That didn't record. Funny enough, but
yeah.
Or somehow we didn't get it. I don't remember. But we have a mutual friend, Cruise Control, and I do.
Yeah.
And he's unemployed. He's been going from job to job, but see, he applies for these managerial positions, and even my mom was telling me this too. And of course, he's not qualified for them, or he's not built for that kind of thing, And so he's doing all these jobs, and then he keeps them for 6 months, gets fired. Well, now he's unemployed. And now he's gotten his girlfriend pregnant. So, your life's over, buddy. So, and matter of fact, homie, the baby is due May 30th.
Holy fuck. So he told you late in the game, dude.
Yeah. Well, he didn't find out until March, dude.
What?
So, because she has endometriosis, and I guess some of those symptoms mimic pregnancy, the bloating and some other shit that goes on with it. So she had that, so she thought it was just her endometriosis. Well, then she went in for some kind of checkup, and they said, you're pregnant. And so that pretty much, yeah, dude, that was that was the story.
So,
buddy,
fucking Jesus God, dude.
At 41 years old, gets a girl pregnant, So my mom said, because I guess he reached out to her, because she's kind of high up at a certain organization, and so she called me and said, I want to get you, or she texted me and asked me what my email was. And so I gave it to her, and she sent it over, and she said, I want you to read this email and tell me what you think. She was like, I want to have dinner with him because I think he needs to hear some things, but I don't want to have the conversation by myself. And I'm like, all right. Anyway, long story short, I read the email.
Was it awful? Was it cringeworthy?
Oh, it was cringeworthy. Cringe to the teeth, dude. And then on top of it, his girlfriend gasses him up and tells him, oh, there's no reason you shouldn't be getting these jobs. You're totally qualified, blah, 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 blah.
Because she's just as fucking, yeah.
She's a bonehead too, dude.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I found out tonight she quit. She had a job at one particular place. She quit that because they weren't giving her enough hours. But of course, now, see, this is our buddy tells me.
Okay, you quit a job because they're not giving you enough hours before you have another job.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Why? So now you have no hours, you stupid fucking moron. You don't quit the job until you get the other job. You don't quit the job before you have a job. I just quit my job because because the hours were not that great. What, did you have a new job? No. So you have a job now? No.
Well, great. That's you're doing even better now.
Well, she wouldn't be able to get a job now anyways because she's gonna have a baba.
Well, here's the other thing. Okay. Apparently, from what our buddy tells me, she can't work too many hours because she has chronic fatigue syndrome.
Oh God!
And all kinds of shit.
All that bullshit excuses. She has excuse-itis, dude.
Just like her man.
Yeah, just excuses. Oh, I got this. I got that. It's not me. It's not me.
They're assholes over there.
Oh, he's digging it. He's fucking in a sinkhole, man.
Oh yeah, dude, it's bad. So,
oh God. So anyway, so the email was just awful, like just written probably horrible grammar and.
Actually, no, the grammar was good, but you could tell, when he tries to get kind of, like
educated
and corpronic,
Yeah.
So he kind of does it, but you can kind of see through it too.
Yeah, like all right. Yeah, like I'm trying to be like using a lot of words that when you could just say something plainly, like.
Yeah, exactly. When blah
blah blah would have worked,
Yeah, exactly. Well, I did this and I applied for that.
I applied for that. I did for that. I got for that. I bet went. Yeah. So he's going. Oh my God. And so what happened? So let's get to the meat. So
we basically were going to set up.
You were a little bit nervous about it.
Not really nervous. I was kind of excited about it actually because I wanted him to.
Well, you like train wrecks too. So if there were any drama, like, yeah, hey, this is Silver, you wouldn't know he wouldn't do that. But like, it just seems like
I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I think, but you're right. I can see where he'd be a little bit, not confrontational, but defensive.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. So that might be a little bit weird. So it went okay.
It went very well, actually. And my mom was extremely diplomatic, and basically told him without telling him. Just she was like, you probably want to stay away from a lot of these managerial positions. She's like, especially with you having the kid, and you're not going to be able to put in those hours, and just all kinds of other things. Sort of, without saying, bro,
yeah, bro,
you ain't qualified for this shit.
You ain't qualified for this, but also trying to just steer him without actually making it seem like it was about the qualifications, right? Giving other reasons that were just as valid, like,
right,
you have a child, and you need something stable, and
Yep. And she would say, well, why it's okay to take a step back. She's like, and he even asked her, well, how did you get to where you are? And she said, I started off, low on the totem pole. I mean, it's like, that's what you got to do. And my mom said it's difficult to apply for some director's position, when you've never done that shit.
Yeah. And never have any, Jesus, you can't even, I mean,
yeah.
Oh
yeah,
man, dude,
exactly.
It's just one of those things where you just think about it because man, the lockup for the next 20 years,
for the rest
of his life, dude. Yeah,
pretty much. So I'm not. He's gonna become like John, where I never see the dude.
Probably, man.
So, but so that's one thing, man. That's one interesting little irkums. The other one, well, this is kind of funny. This happened at dinner tonight. But my mom is there's a place where my mom and I go to get massages, right? And I go there once in a while when I can, like if I have a flex day or something, I might go or whatever. I don't go as often as my mom. But anyway, there's a chick that works in there. Okay. And I guess because she seems to like me from what my mom said.
Okay.
And I guess she always asks about me and whatever.
No. Did your mom play? Is your mom playing?
I think she's trying to because she gives me this gift certificate. She's like, here's the thing for a $90 or 90 minute massage. A 90-minute massage.
I've been here for 7 days. Oh man, it's the greatest massage ever, dude. I love how they put the pan under my butthole and just let the butt the shit out, and I can eat pizza while I'm here. Dude, the bed sores aren't even that bad.
Yeah, and I could scrape some of the decubitus ulcers off and put them on my pizza.
Oh, lovely.
So, anyway, where was I going? So this, she hands me this thing and says, "Here's a thing for a 90-minute massage. Go get a massage." And I said, "Okay, I will when I get a moment." And she says, "Yeah, our friend, how'd she put it? Our good friend, and her name's Jermaine." The girl, so that right there is a turn off, and
Jermaine.
Like I can't fuck a chick and be like, "Oh, Jermaine."
You don't know. Well, in this day and age, you don't know whether Jermaine is actually Jermaine. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that could be. Jermaine could have been really Jermaine at one time, But anyway, because she's fat and black, my mom thinks that I should. She thinks that that's what I like, and that's what I just. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm like, I mean, she's a nice person, but I'm not into her. Plus, she doesn't see the Maxwell side of me. You know, usually when I go in there, it's on a day where I'm flexing in the morning or something. So we have an event that night, which means I'm corped up when I come in there.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, and then I'm all very, oh, ha, 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 and pleasant and jovial and, you know, all that other dumb shit. But that's not the side of me that she's seeing the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine. Let me hit that ass. But, so that's it.
Like, she's fat and, you know, okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, she has been said a few times. She's like, she's very attractive. She's very attractive. She keeps telling me that. And then, of course, you know, when she handed me.
Has she guided you before?
Yeah, she has.
Okay, so you know that her arm is big.
She's got, dude, her arm is huge.
Oh, so she's like fucking like, whoa.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't have a thing. You know, I like big chicks usually, but I just, dude, her personality is just not.
Yeah, it's not
what I want, man. So
it's Jermaine.
And the name Jermaine, like
that's funny that a name could fucking stop you. Like if her name was like Bertha, you wouldn't be like, yeah, baby, hey Bertha.
Actually, we'll see. Like Bertha would be even more attractive than Jermaine on a chick. Like I'm weird about that. Some unisex names like fucking Corey totally turned me off.
Daryl.
Oh shit, there's a chick named Daryl.
Daryl Hannah, dude.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck. Ooh, yuck.
Daryl. Oh, hey, Maxwell. Oh, Daryl.
Cheryl. Oh, Daryl.
Oh, Daryl.
Oh, fuck. Dude. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. That's some gross shit. So anyway, and my mom even called me because Henry took over, you know, our buddy took me home, right? And so when we're in the car, my phone rings. It's my mom. And she wants to make sure that I grabbed my card before I left. I'm like, yeah, Mom, it was in my hand. She's like, okay, good. I just want to make sure you had it. And she's like, go in there, get a massage. Be sure. And I'm like, I will. You know, I'm just like, fuck. You know?
Yeah, it was like, da 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 da.
Yeah, let's try to link these two up in an everlasting love.
Oh, it's Maxwell Silverhammer. Hi, I'm Jermaine.
My name's Jermaine. And like I said, she has a, you know, her voice is okay, but it's not something I'd go for, man. Just her personality. So
say my name, Maxwell. Oh, Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine.
Jermaine. Yeah, they like that. That's gross. You know. So that's that. Let's see what other irky shit. Oh, okay, dude. So yesterday we were at this event, right? This was it was at a school. And I guess it's an inner city school, but there's a pretty heavy Hispanic population there, you know? Mm-hmm. So at one point, because we had a table there, and I found out we were the only vendors. Well, that and this woman from Clark County School District was there. She had a setup too. But we were the only ones there as far as, you know, for people to come over and get information from. And then they came into the multipurpose room where we were, and they were going to do this speech or this whole thing about stress relief and whatever.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. They started passing out headphones, and I was like, oh, wonder what's up with the headphones, you know? And they didn't offer us any at first. And they said, basically, for those that are English speakers, we're going to give you headphones so you can listen to it in English. Otherwise, it's going to be done in Spanish. And I'm just like, damn, in my country, now I have to be given headphones so I can have a translator.
Yeah, they don't, because it's racist. You're a racist.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So,
how can you be such a racist, man? Because it's racist to do that.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's.
Oh man, I didn't know. I thought I knew you. It's not a good look. By the way, that's the thing people are saying. By the way, now.
Good look.
That's not a good look for you. It's like I don't give a fuck how I look. My ideas, and these are about ideas. You know. Doing the OK sign is not a good look, you know.
It doesn't look good, man.
It doesn't look good, you know. Hey, you know, saying that people need to learn the language of the country that they're trying to live in, where the majority of people speak it, and it's actually written on the Constitution of the country is written in that language. Well, that's just racist.
Yeah, that's racist because even though it's our country,
you're racist against the Mexicans. I didn't mention anybody's race. Well, it doesn't matter what. Well, you know, you're talking. Well, you know who you're really talking about. No, I'm talking about anybody who comes in here. Chinese, French, German. Anybody who comes in here and doesn't know English should learn English to be a citizen and to actually
to flourish
in our society. No, that's racist. You're talking about you're racist against Mexicans. Like I said, I'm not even mentioning Mexicans. I'm mentioning any language. It doesn't matter who the fucking person is. Learn the language. If I went to fucking Canada and they required me to learn French to become a citizen there, guess what I would have to learn? French.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I'm like,
that's simple. It's not that hard.
It's just the fact that we're enabling that bullshit.
Because we care.
Yeah,
we care about these poor people. Oh, they're just so poor and they can't. Well, can't they learn English? They can get a book. They can't learn English. How can you expect them to learn the language? They're stupid.
Why? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what they might as well say.
It's called the bigotry of low expectations.
Yeah, exactly what it is. Like, they're not smart enough to read and do those things.
It's just like now they're doing they have these. They're called diversity scores. What they are is they take the SAT and they rank you by your race. And if you're like black people get points, and then they add those points to your SAT score based upon
just
your
for
race.
being that race.
Yeah, it goes black, then higher is Hispanic, higher is white, and higher is Asian. So Asians get the least amount of points. Whites get the next least, the next most amount of points. Hispanics get more points, and blacks get the most points that are added to there. That's
we got to give you extra points, man. You need a leg up.
Yes, because no other information about them, about their fucking quote unquote their life styles, their upbringing, anything. It doesn't matter. It's just their race. It's like, well, that's your race. Not about like whether they were born in poverty. See, there shouldn't be any of that. I don't believe in any of that shit.
No, it's either you ace the test or you fuck it up.
But some people have to live in inner cities and roaches crawl across their fucking homework and.
You know what? Those are all little struggles and struggulations we all have to deal with.
Exactly. And here's what I say. I go, and the rich guy downtown who has the fucking the mansion and is getting tutors, mom sticks a fucking broomstick in his ass every night.
Right. So
it's like you have no idea what people go through in any situation. Well, he's rich. So what?
May not be happy. He may have abusive families. He may have families that don't. He may be like never talked to by his family. He may have a brother or sister who molests him every night or tortures him, or he might. You don't know. He might be really sick. So he might have fucking like chronic fucking cancer or something.
Yeah. You don't fucking know. You don't go, well, he's rich or he's white. Yeah, and it's just fucking. But that's our society, man. Identity, politics, and all that.
Total identity
just
politics.
Completely batshit crazy is what we are.
Yeah.
All right, well, I have an observation here. So
okay.
Right. So I'm gonna that was an awful transition. I don't give a fuck though. I've got a new word, by the way.
Oh, do you? Oh, and one more thing on the English thing. Okay. I think you and I, next time I come up there, we need to do that track, learn the language. Remember we were talking about doing that?
Okay. Yeah.
We'll knock that one out, dude. You and I.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that shit. We were at McDonald's when it was the 50 style over here.
Oh yeah.
And we had a fucking somebody who didn't speak English at the window, and we were walking away, and we're like, you started doing the La Bamba theme. You're like, dude, you should do a song where you sample it called "Learn the Language." And I was like, actually, that sounds like a good idea. So,
okay, we'll keep that up on our radar.
I just wanted to throw that out there real quick before I forgot.
No worries.
But anyway, your observation, man.
So I was in the store yesterday, and I've got a new word, dude.
Okay.
The new word is frownless, dude.
Frownless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or frownless. I'm sorry.
Frownless?
Frownless. Yeah, it's frownless, and it's a combination of two words: friendly and clueless. All right.
Frueless. Okay.
Frownless.
Frownless. Okay.
Frowned, like a friend, but frowned.
Frowned. Oh, a frownless. Okay. Frownless.
Frownless, like LESS. Frownless, like clueless, but frownless, like, oh man, this person's frownless.
Frownless. Okay.
And the reason why it's just because it's kind of mixes together, but that's the word I had. And here's what happened: I was in the store the other day, and there's a girl behind the counter. She was talking across the store at the other employees, like, hey dude, if you want, I can like talk to my friends about getting a job. I know you need some extra money at the other another job I got a freight. He can maybe do packages or deliver packages. Let me know if you need it. And she's like literally talking all across the store while he's doing stuff. And he says, dude, he goes, I don't want to have anything to do with anything you are involved with. And she just shut the fuck up, and she goes, "Oh, well, I was, she goes, and then I'm sitting there going, God, at first I was like, God damn. I mean, I know she was being loud and being friendless, you know, 'cause she was
Right.
being clueless. She was bringing a person like, but he goes, listen, that's something you don't need to talk about with everyone in the store, like, and I,
So finally let her know.
yeah,
Yeah,
kind of let her know, and I walk up to her, and she was that cute, that kind of cute that you kind of like, but kind of scared of, like that. Oh, how you doing? Oh, like she wasn't stupid. Like she didn't seem stupid. She's like, oh, I'm gonna join that party train, and I'm like, she was really kind of cute, but also I could tell, dude, that her pussy would have been like a fucking.
I bet she'd, but yeah, she'd have been gross.
You know what I'm talking about. You can just kind of
because she's a 7-Eleven clerk. She probably fucks a bunch of customers.
And this is the way she talked, and she's really loud. She had tats on her arm, and I know tats are not a sign of anything. I know, especially now because everyone gets
right.
them.
Everybody got.
They're basically a sign of fucking that you're a fucking NPC in a way. We know what an NPC is, right?
NPC? No.
Yeah. NPCs are
non-politically correct.
No, non-player character. Okay, so in video games, right?
Okay.
The controlled characters by the computer that are not controlled by you are called, and this is the same thing with games like Dungeons and Dragons, like the non-players, like the characters that are in the game.
Oh, they're just part of the game. They're not actual.
They're not actual players. They're called non-player characters. So now
okay.
the name, the new name for people that are like, oh my god, I'm SJW, and just like, oh, I'm woke, I'm this and that. I have tattoos. I got that. Oh my god, I love. So
it's the identity of being.
They are called NPCs because they're basically just like those computer-controlled characters who are just like.
Just kind of on a track, they're not really.
They're not. They're just.
Their own...
They're the norm. They're the normies. They're the complete fucking mainstream. Oh my god, Taylor Swift, that's fucking NPC, dude.
Right. They just have they talk a certain way. They have a certain.
But anyways, regardless, there's nothing wrong with tats. I'm just not a tat person myself.
I wouldn't get one, but I don't have a problem dating somebody.
Of course, because you can't tell they have them, but I can. It's like a big fucking fat fucking booger on a nose, dude. In it.
Really? So you don't like
it's
them at all?
It's like if someone said, "Oh my god, I'm gonna wear this perfume," and it's like a crazy perfume that smells like pizza all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be kind of fucking gross.
Well, that's what it's like. That's what it's like for the eyes, and it never goes away. It's the same tattoo. It's always there every single time you see them.
Damn.
So I'm not a huge tat fan, but that's whatever. Who cares? That's personal taste.
Different strokes.
But she's like, oh my god. So she's that type, but dude, fruitless, dude.
Fruitless. So somebody who's trying to be a friendly McFrederick.
We are. She seemed like a nice person. Like I didn't seem.
Right.
I felt like she was trying to be friendly and trying to be helpful. She was not being like doing it like, but just completely like, like, oh my god,
Yeah, she's still clueless about shit. Like you said, yelling across the store. Like, man, come on.
It was just funny though because he was like, because he said, I don't want to have anything that you have anything to do with. just I'm like, and then you got to think about him dealing with her all fucking day long, probably. Because I guarantee you, after an hour, like I go in there for 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, she's kind of cool, but I guarantee you, after a fucking hour, it's like, will you shut the fuck? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, which is a nice little transition.
Oh, okay.
I have I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, because what happened is I was thinking of my assistant at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice person, but does really dopey shit sometimes. Like, just to, like, comes into my office just to tell me about something that was posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or if there was one time I had my headphones on actually, and I was, watching YouTube videos while I was
doing what you were doing. You were working. You're doing your job.
Well, I was emailing people. That's the thing. I was still working, but I was
of course
had a YouTube video going. But anyway, so then my phone rings. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's like, I'm calling you because you won't answer me. And I'm like, what? And she's like, well, I just wanted to ask you and it was something stupid, And I'm just like, okay, it really wasn't work related. Anyway, the reason she's so goddamn dingy and sometimes gets so irritable and weird and has those little weirdisms that she has is because she has chronic insomnia.
Oh, that's crap. That's the same thing that we were just talking about. It's crap.
Yeah.
She's that way because she's that way. She's not, the reason I'm this way is because I have this. No.
I'm saying that's why she's so, because, dude, think about it. When you have a night where you don't sleep well, the next day you're just a fucking bonehead, right? You're just like,
or she sleeps better than she thinks she does, but she's just a bonehead, and she's using that as an excuse to be a bonehead.
Well, here's the thing.
It's the same thing we were talking about before, man. Oh, I've got chronic this, I've got chronic fatigue, I got fucking Indo-Pruka Daguka, so I don't know I'm fucking pregnant because I hadn't have a period in 5 months.
Right. Like, huh? No, but here's the thing, though. This is where I'm trying to drive up to because I wanted her. I said, well, what about marijuana? And she's like, oh, no way. I don't like the smell of that. And I'm like, okay, but there's pins. And I actually showed her the vape pen I have, and even hid it in front of her. And so it was like, see? And she was like, oh, yeah, it doesn't smell. I was like, so you want to try it? And she's like, not now. And I was like, okay, well, would you like to borrow it, take it home and try it? No. She's so anti marijuana, just because it is, like, and I even asked her, I said, well, you got to do something there with your situation. I think it would help you sleep better. And she's like, well, I might think about it if it was legal. And I'm like, it is legal. What do you think all these dispensaries are? And she's like, no, but it's not legal federally. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I said, do you have a moral issue with it or something? And she's like, well, yeah, kind of. So I'm going,
Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry. She just seems like completely clueless. Like, not even.
She's friendless.
Yeah, maybe she is friendless.
Because she's a good friend. She's there for, and she has some redeeming qualities about her, but then sometimes she's just
a lot of what friendless is, though, it's like trying to be friendly, but like actually fucking pissing the other person off because you're being actually kind of like
too friendly. Yeah,
but like friendly, like this. The reason why it was friendless because she was like, "Oh my god," and she was babbling about his personal life in front of everyone in the store.
Right.
And he's going, "Well, you shut the fuck." And he's like, "Will you shut the fuck up?" He didn't say it that way, but like
he wanted to say that.
It's like does she do that kind of stuff? Like where it's like, "Oh, why do you do? Now you're just making it worse."
There are some situations.
Like a perfect example of friendless is when you're going somewhere. It's like we got to be there by 6. Like, okay, but Darcy called me 5 minutes ago and she asked me to drop her off at the fucking Duke and Duke. And you're like, oh, what? It's like, it's only going to take us about 20 minutes. It's like, no, but we have to be there at 6. I know. It'll be like 6:15 by the time we're there. No, we have to be there. I know, but that's friendless. That's like when they're just, you're fucking it up for everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're just being a dumbass.
Being a dumbass, but you're friendly. Oh, that's great, but good Christ.
Well, there was something this week, actually. That was kind of why I was talking to her about it. Because, well, what it was, basically, she was not doing her travel correctly. And my boss was kind of getting on her about it. So then she was like, it doesn't matter what I do. She won't be happy. And I'm like, look, I said, it's very simple. The travel is a very simple layout. Because actually, when my boss started reading me the way hers was written, I was like, oh, shit. Dad, why is she doing that? So I said, I'll tell you what. And I told her, I said, I'm going to send you mine. You can look at it, see how it is, blah, blah. And so she goes, okay, fine. And she's like, I don't know, she's like, it doesn't matter. I'll change it. And then she'll change it on me next week. And so then she's trying to make it personal, that my boss has something against her or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, that's not the case at all. And I said, look, and she was just being childish, really. It was kind of pissing. And at one point she starts crying. And she's like,
God,
I might as well just quit. And I'm like, is that what you want to do? And she's like, no, I don't want to quit.
Wow. Holy shit, dude. Like
it was dumb.
She's older than you, right?
Dude, she's like 66 or something.
Fuck yeah, she's probably just breaking down, dude.
Just losing faculties.
Maybe, I don't know, but it's
man, dude.
Oh man.
Well, it's like
you're like, do you want to quit? No. Okay. Do you want to stay?
And then, well, she said to me at one point, she said, "Do you want me to quit?" And I said, "No." And I was like,
but was part of you like, maybe?
You know what? Here's the thing, man. I don't want her to quit because I don't want to have to go looking for another fucking assistant.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you have. They could be like, I'm a gang, as long as they do what they're supposed to. You're like, all right.
Right. If they help me with the essential stuff, everything else is, you there for what I need you for.
You should fucking get Mac Metro on the call.
Oh. Huh. That would have been an interesting. It wouldn't be enough hours for him, though, and he doesn't get any kind of benefits. But you know what, though? Funny enough, hey, a couple months ago, I could have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Like back in.
Well, she does say she might. Does she get stressed out about the whole job a lot? Yeah, she obviously does.
She gets worked up. Yeah,
well,
but
then she might not be. She might go, this is not for me. And then
I was
like, hey,
thinking it was going there.
Some extra hours,
sure. Yeah, well, I guess it's a possibility if I need to go there. But anyway, I guess the whole point was, man, I was with her. The reason she's so loopy is because of her lack of sleep. That she won't, she doesn't sleep. So that's why I was suggesting.
And she won't take medication, right?
Nope, won't take medication. Doesn't want to use Marahina because it's Ival. I don't know what they did to that older generation, man. But those motherfuckers. Same thing with Golden Retriever. I gave her one of those Mary Jane Moonshines.
Yeah.
Remember Super Cuz's drink? And dude, because she said she's interested in trying, marijuana, and because she's never done it before. She's 89 years old. So I gave her a bottle, and I said, "It's a drink. You just drink it." So she's like, "I'm going to take it home. Maybe I'll drink it one night when I'm going to be home and just not going to go anywhere." And I'm like, "Okay, do what you do." So I guess she still got that thing in her fridge. She's like, "No, I haven't drank it yet." And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's not going to kill you.
No, it might make you feel like you're going to die for a little bit for some reason because you get all weird sometimes.
You get paranoid, but that's it. It's only it's all mental, dude. All that shit is mental.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. When you go, oh, dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah, you get those, man. I don't know, man.
Oh, no, man. And it's like no reason. You're like, oh, I just feel, Yeah, so anyway, I don't have, that was my little thing. I don't have much else, but this week's been great. Life is goodsies.
Yeah,
and, everything's good. We got a theme song that's rocking on. Matter of fact, I think
we're gonna go out with it. Huh?
I think we're gonna start going in, and going out with it, dude. How's that sound like for you?
That's kind of what I thought was gonna be the plan anyway. So.
See, that's what we do. We think alike in most ways, except in most ways we don't think alike.
Right. Hey.
But anyways, this is the 19th of May, 2019. I am Cruise Control.
And I am Maxwell Silverhammer.
And that's the story there, bitches. Hi. Bow, 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 wow, wow.
We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred. We are nothing sacred.
With Maxwell Silverhammer.
We are nothing sacred. With cruise control.